this is better. And I'll show you how to build them right after this. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Brick Show. I'm Aiden, and today we have a Lego pro tip for you, and this pro tip is all about building stands for your Lego sets. If you want to build your own personal custom display stand, it's easiest to do it with like polybags like this one. This was one from a while ago. It's really cheap on Bricklink, but I still like it, and it's my first Star Wars set. So it has a special place in my heart. This one is $10. It's the new Millennium Falcon Microfighter. And this one is probably the simplest display stand to build. And the one over here is the Imperial Shuttle, which you got with the May the 4th promos, and you can also buy it at Walmart. And I think that's the only place you can buy it. But that one is probably more complicated than all of them. But all of these are really simple to build and make great additions to your collection. And definitely look great on display, of course. Let's start with the Millennium Falcon one. So as I said, this was the easiest one to build. So all you're going to need is a couple of pieces. You can just take the Falcon off, just like that. And all you need is a hinged Technic type piece, and then you're going to need a 1x2 plate that's the opposite of this one, and then an inverted tile type thing, circular stud tile, and then you're just going to need 2 of these, and then you put in a 2x2 with the pin on it, and then put on one of these that attaches in, one of these that goes like that, and then just one of these axle attachments with the blue one on the bottom of it, and then either a red or a black axle connector, and then you put in your axle hinge, and then you just attach your Falcon to this underbelly where it meets, and it takes a little bit of balancing, but just attach it to a plate. I like this one because I have it, but you can pretty much use any plate. Just make sure it's towards the back or else it will fall over, as I've knocked it over a million times. It's super easy to knock over, but if it's not at the right angle, it's going to fall over quite a lot. I've dropped it a lot, but it definitely looks like it's in an attack position. And now I just can't seem to get the balance point right. The Imperial Shuttle has 2 modes. You can keep it in its flight mode, or you could take it off and do it in its landed mode. Landed mode looks great, I will admit, but it looks even better in flight mode. And with this display stand, you can do it. So it's really simple to build. All you need are 2 of the 4x4 circular bricks. They need to be the bricks, and I preferably would use black so it blends in almost. And then let's let the camera focus. And then, because you have to use the circular ones because there's a hole in the center of them, which you need. And using the circle, you can put in these 2 double tall bricks with the circular and then the Technic pins on the side. You can pretty much see how this is done. The blue Technic axle with the pin on one side and the axle on the other side, and then just 2 of those, and then you put the Technic beams. They're the 1x5 beams I use, and then that's pretty much how you make the display stand. You can pretty much display it at any level. You just slide in the hole on the bottom of the Imperial Shuttle polybag, and you pop it right into there. And then you can kind of lean this back almost, and you can put it in different types of angles, and then just adjust the wings to like this, and you have a nice Imperial Shuttle Polybag display stand. I love this one. It's my newest one, and it's probably my favorite. So this one is my first Star Wars set, and this one was the first one I built. So you take your polybag, it's just like this one, and then this one is pretty simple, but it requires more hard to find pieces. I don't even know what type you would call it as, but it has studs on this side, and it has a pin hole over here, and then a blue, I use those blue ones a lot with the pin and the axle, and then you take the one that goes at an angle, an axle, and then one of these, and then with a ball joint, and then you can put in a gray one, and then a black underbelly just so it stays put. All this slides into here, and then you can just put this on here. I'm sure there's other ways to do this a little bit better, but I think this is the best way. And it goes like that. That's how I keep it, but you can keep it pretty much any way you want. And I put a Technic brick there so you could attach that weird piece on there, and that would work perfectly as a display stand. And then, since this is from the Clone Wars, I built a custom Anakin's Jedi Interceptor Micro. This is the Anakin minifigure I have, and so this is Anakin's fighter. This is custom. I don't want to get in on how to build it, but you can use this pretty much same display stand if you built any kind of micro thing, almost. This one's pretty simple. It's just 4 pieces, and they go into a Technic brick. This one is this. Yeah, this one's probably the simplest. Falcon needs a little bit more pieces, but this one literally is only 4 pieces, and then with the Technic brick 5, and then the plate 6. So it's really simple. Put a ball joint here, and then attach to another ball plate onto any really any micro thing, and you can build a custom display stand. I use Anakin to join the 2 together, and you have your display stands. So tell me what you think in the comments section below. Are you going to build these? Do you have any of these polybags or sets? I'd highly suggest this. It's really great. If you want me to do more display stands with other sets, I'll be happy to. Just tell me in the comments down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Bye for now.